Thank God 2020 is over, and while I and many other people are mourning the loss of The Office from Netflix, I decided to make a little bit more of a lighthearted video. So, because no movies came out in 2020, I decided that I was going to make a video talking about the best movies in 2020. And I wasn't going to do this video for a while because not that many good movies came out this year, or because not that many new movies even came out this year, there wasn't that much good movies in the top 10. So originally what I was going to do was I was going to do a whole different video, but I'm going to do that video another week. This week, I am going to be talking about the top 10 movies of 2020, which basically are the movies I saw which came out this year, which ones are the best. So, yeah, I'm going to talk about that now. This year, Pixar released 2 movies, Onward and Soul. They previously did this in 2015 with The Good Dinosaur and Inside Out. One of these movies is going to take the number 10 spot. It's Soul. Soul was overrated. I appreciate the message and I appreciate the effort that went into the movie, and I thought it was a very well done movie overall. I thought that it was a bit weird, to be honest with you. Now, don't get me wrong, the animation and stuff was gorgeous, the voice acting was amazing, the score was great, everything in it was really good, but I think the execution of the idea could have been better. And listen, I'm happy people love this movie, but I don't get it. On Letterboxd, this is I think one of the highest rated Pixar movies. I think it's tied with Toy Story and Coco for first place. Really? This is the Pixar movie? We're not gonna make WALL-E number 1? Really? This is gonna be the... Oh, alright. Yeah, I just thought the concept I thought was great, and I thought the theme and the message was great. I just thought the execution was weird. And I don't understand how people can defend this movie when Terry is the worst Pixar villain this side of the screenslaver. Come on. The LEGO Star Wars Holiday Special. I went in with 0 expectations for, and I was pleasantly surprised. Yep, that's about it. I really liked the triple hello there's. That was great. I thought it was good at poking fun at itself being Star Wars. I thought that was cool. And I overall really liked I liked the LEGO style of it. I thought the voice acting was good. And I like how it wasn't a full-length movie. I don't know, I liked it. Timmy Failure, Mistakes Were Made was a funny movie that I enjoyed very much, and that I probably won't see ever again, but I thought it was funny. Do you see why I didn't think this video was gonna work? His House dropped on Netflix, and I didn't know what it was about, but I watched it and I thought it was really good until the last 15 minutes at least. The last 15 minutes was whatever. But overall, I thought it was very dark. I thought it was very sinister. I thought it expertly built up suspense. And even though the actual monster itself wasn't great, I thought that the movie had potential, and I thought that for the most part it did pretty well. Definitely the best horror movie of this year, with one exception. So yeah, definitely check it out if you have a chance. I really liked Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Sometimes, and then other times I didn't like it as much. Chadwick Boseman gives a great final performance in this, which is really the main reason why I watched it. If he hadn't died, I probably wouldn't have watched this. This movie it had a simple story, and it told that story really easily, and I thought I didn't think the main character, being Ma Rainey, was really that sympathetic. I didn't like her that much. If that's how she was in real life, then that's different. In the movie, I thought she came off as kind of a jerk, which didn't really make me want to root for her character. If she even was the main character. I mean, Chadwick was in the movie probably the same amount, and he had more stuff to do, so... Mank was the story of the screenwriter of Citizen Kane, a movie I haven't seen and that I want to see. Does anyone know where it's free? I think I saw it on HBO Max, so maybe I'll watch that one of these days. I really liked the black and white because obviously it's that time period. I thought the acting was all great. I thought it was very well written. I'm not sure how historically accurate it was, again, because I'm not really all that well versed in that movie or the people that were in the movie, the characters. The Bill Nye cameo was inspired. And yeah, I just thought it was a very well done movie and definitely deserves a watch. Now let me get this out of the way. Hamilton is a good musical. It is well written. It is well performed. I'm just really sick of it. I was really into the show for like a couple years, and now I'm sick of it, honestly. I'm just tired of hearing the songs from this show. It's not bad. It's not a bad show at all, by any stretch of the imagination. I think it's very well, as I said already, it's very well written. I think all the acting is really good, but I'm just tired of the show, and I wasn't really interested in watching the filmed version, but yeah, it's good. One thing I didn't like about this was how the camera angles, they kept getting close up shots of the leads, and instead of letting the choreography, like when I saw the show like a few years ago, one of the main things I walked away with was like how cool the choreography was and how cool like all the sets and stuff were. Not even all the sets, but like the big main set and stuff like that. And with the movie, they didn't really have that all that much. Like they had a lot of focused bust shots on like Lin-Manuel Miranda and friends. So if they'd changed that, maybe I'd like it more, but I don't know. I'm just sick and tired of this show and don't really want to watch it again. The Invisible Man remake was something. I'm a pretty big fan of like old black and white horror movies, stuff like that, and The Invisible Man's always been kind of on the weaker side for me. Like, I don't know, like I just don't really like the original that much. This movie took the general idea and it just made it its own thing, and I really like that. It's not trying to be like a shot-for-shot remake or even like the same story, really. Like, it's the same in that there's a man who becomes invisible, and that's about it. I like how it's more of like an action-y horror movie as opposed to like a slow-burning kind of psychological horror movie, even though it is that at times. I really liked... What's her name? I forget the actress's name. It's gonna come to me. But she was really good in this. I thought the side characters were good. I thought... I don't know. I thought it was very, very well done. And I definitely look forward to watching it again in the future. Onward was the first Pixar movie to come out this year, and I liked it more. This is probably because I'm like an older brother, so that message kind of hit home for me. Like, I've said this before to other people, but I think Onward will be better for people like me who are like an older brother, and I found it more entertaining. But I think Soul will be the kind of movie that ages better for me as I get older and, you know, find my purpose in life and such. Yeah, Onward, I liked Tom Holland and Chris Pratt. They were funny together. I liked the supporting cast, which had a bunch of people whose names are escaping me as well. I thought that the movie was, obviously it was well animated. It's a Pixar movie. And it's great because I went into the movie like with very low expectations because it didn't really look like that much like a Pixar movie. It didn't feel like a Pixar movie really. Like I was kind of expecting it to be like a DreamWorks movie, but it was not, and I'm very happy about that. And yeah, it is definitely worth a watch. It's on Disney Plus. It's not that long, and yeah, definitely check it out. Now it's time for dishonorable mentions. Dishonorable mentions go to 365 Days, which is literally just Stockholm Syndrome the movie. Zombies 2, which is basically just a cash grab. Dick Johnson's Dead, which feels literally just disgusting in every moment. Hubie Halloween, which made me question my sanity and made me question the society that keeps giving Adam Sandler roles. Artemis Fowl, a sci-fi movie which didn't make me want to read the books. Live action Mulan, which literally had no reason to exist. And Birds of Prey, which made me wonder, why do we like Harley Quinn again? And now, for the number one spot goes to... Sound of Metal. Sound of Metal was really good. I know it technically was pre-released in 2019, but it didn't come out to the masses myself until a few weeks ago, and I'm so happy that this popped up in my Letterboxd feed, which, by the way, you can go follow me. The link will be in the description down below. I really like the moments of quiet in this movie because it really makes you feel like you are in Ruben's head and hearing what he's hearing as he is losing his ability to hear. Definitely check this movie out if you have a chance. I don't want to go too much into it, but it's it's an emotional roller coaster, really. So there you go. Those are the best movies of 2020, and I guess some of the worst movies of 2020, but that's not as fun. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. You can watch some more videos. We'll be somewhere around here. Make sure to subscribe, yada, yada, yada. Hopefully 2021's better than 2020. Happy New Year, everyone.